Zavud and Zafan.
Yeah,
And we're gonna be talking about another game that we designed.
underdeveloped to be exact.
So it's called SD Wars, where you can actually use all types of super deformed mechas, which would be from NXH,
Yes.
SD,
SDCS.
SDCS, the old SDs,
Very old one.
and Converge. And unless we can think of any other SDs,
That we
there's
may know or not. Yeah.
yeah, there's so far that's the only thing you can think about. So basically, this game actually was developed because early on we had another event where children or other adults want to play a game where you don't have to use measuring tape. So it just so happened that we actually have maps with square grids created for us since a long time ago by one of our friends.
Yep.
And so far then I never thought about actually using grids or square boxes until recently. And after that I just came up with one, and after that I start making and start writing a 10-page rule book, and it's growing ever since I started. So basically, the game actually still again use cards. Today we're going to be talking about mostly gameplay and mostly how the basic goes. So basically, we already show you how the dices is, the maps, what you need to do, what you need to have, SD, X Edge, Converge, or 1/400 scale, the small ones, which was sold as a Gastrophone figure a long time ago. And basically, today we're going to be using Zaku. We already created a pilot for it. It's like I have Shah as Nobel inside here. And apparently, as a Zaku, it has 4 frame points and 3 energy. So I'm going to be putting 4 on the D6 and 3 here. This must always be in the same square
As a unit.
your unit. And this will be action points. Shah have 4 action points. So I'm going to be putting 4 action points and give it to my side. And then Zafan is going to be using Amurore, which is using the SD RX78, and the RX78 have a 5 frame point and 4 energy.
Yep.
And also have 4 AP. And Shah apparently have different skills, which is different than what Zafan have.
Yep.
I have actually a new type plus, which actually give me an additional AP when needed. And after that, the other one that I have here, like written, is also called a new type flash. So basically, it's like per turn when hit, I can actually use one of this ability to actually auto evade any of its successful hits. That's it. And Zafan's Amurore also have the same skill set.
Yep.
So not to confuse all of you and ourselves also, because basically the skills is different than MSG. A lot of people actually ask that MSG feels like Dungeons and Dragons or any D20 games. Actually, it's true. The skills is actually just like D20, which makes the pilot unique. And you have to have certain requirements to actually have those skills. This game is the same. You have to have a certain attribute
To get that one particular that you like.
Yes, to get that one particular skill. But this game you can have 2 skills. MSG you can have a maximum of 4 skills, because MSG is specifically for more advanced players and for fast games.
Yes.
This one can be fast, this one can be slow, actually depending on how tactical
Your opponent is.
can be, you and both your opponents. So far we only have 2, and in the future we're gonna have more units. So we're just gonna tell you how to actually move, how to attack, and so on. Alright, so let's go on to gameplay.
Let's go, baby. Alright, the reason why I say different colors is just because it's easy for us to determine our action points, our energy, and our health for our units. So, Herb, can you explain why we need this?
Okay, basically the reason is why I use D6 dices other than our original D20 dices is because children or young kids or certain adults even, they like to play a game where they can actually have easy accessibility to all of the dices, which would be a D6 dices. So basically how I made the game is, the game it uses D6, and after that another D6. You can have about 1 D6 for action points, 1 D6 for energy, another D6 for frame points. And this is easily managed where children can just pick up the dices, and after when they roll, they can see the numbers which is actually stated.
Simplicity.
Yeah, simplicity. Not to mention that it actually quickens up gameplay. And Mecha Skirmish Game uses a D20 where you can only have a maximum of 3 units per player.
True.
However, SD Wars, this game that we're calling, can use up to a maximum of 9 mechas on table.
Ooh,
and
that's a lot.
And you can still have a very fast gameplay because of the system that I created. So basically you can have as many SD units you want. You can buy as many Zakus as you want.
Oh, Gundam,
You
depending on
can
your
buy
liking.
as many RX-78 or even custom it to G3 or Gundam Cannon or whatever, so that you can actually have it more. Because I doubt so Bandai is going to release every unit, every SD unit that you find in SDG Generation Wars or any G Generation Gundam.
Ah, true.
Yeah, that's why, because we have certain players and certain collectors that have Converge. They said, hey, I want to use Converge. Hey, I want to use 1/400 scale. Yes, you can use 1/400 scale to play on this. The only thing you need is the table map.
Which is
we have the city map, and we also have the space map. We have the forest map. We have
I think those
snow maps and others. These things you can order from us online, and yeah, you can order from us online, and after that you can order the cities, the small buildings that you see that we use. You can also order that from us online. However, the SDs you have to buy yourself. We don't supply the SDs. We only supply the terrains and the maps and the cards that you see here. So basically today we're going to be playing a game, me and Zafan. Basically the game is going to be starting like this. You need a D6 and your opponent have a D6.
Yep.
So whoever rolls higher, and Rafan will roll now, and
we both roll
one. Alright, so basically you're going to roll gun again. So basically when you have the same one, you roll again.
Oh, okay.
Both of us got 4.
Okay, last one.
Last one.
2. And
okay,
you go
first. You go 1. Okay, I got my cards here. I got my D6 here. And my Zaku. We have a 4 frame point 3 energy, which will always follow the Zaku, whichever squares he goes. Alright, I got 4 action points. You can actually put your action points next to your character card. It should be here. Our character card is actually not printed out yet.
Yep.
But I will show you the design later on in the video, how it's going to look like. Alright, so basically I have 4 action points. How it's going to be like this. Zafan knows. And basically I'll be using 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will end my movement after using 4 action points at this square. Now I'm done. This is turn 1.
My turn. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to declare to shoot the Zaku.
Well, Zafan will shoot. A beam rifle have a range of 2 and 5. He cannot shoot from here, the first square, because it's 1. So this is range 2. So range 2, 3, 4, 5. It is a hit. So now what you have to do, you have to roll.
But before that, I have to decrease my energy first.
Yes, for every shot in this game, you decrease energy. So a beam rifle uses up 1 energy.
Alright, I'm shooting you. When rolling for my action, I need to roll 2 instead of 1.
Yes, 2d6s. 2d6 to roll below or equal the attribute points. So it's going to roll under shooting.
And I got a 9. So it's a fail. My shooting is a 6.
Okay. So when you actually do roll for your stats, you actually, like, for example, if I roll to shoot, then I can declare. But when the opponent declares to shoot, when the player declares to shoot, the opponent have to declare an action. So basically I can roll to actually, I can decide to evade, I can decide to shoot back, or anything.
It depends on him.
So if I want to have a free move, a free evasion movement, I need to roll for evasion. And after that I succeed and I pass. So I can choose to anyway to either move left or right. So I decided to move right. And after that I follow. And then after that now Zafan's ended, now it's my turn.
Yep.
So I will just move again. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4.
And he's done.
And I'm done. So now it's Zafan's turn.
My turn. I'm gonna move to the side. 1.
Okay, when you move to the side on a regular move, it will take 2 action points.
So instead of 1, I use 2 action.
Because you're still focusing. Okay?
Then I move to the front.
So you use 1 more action point, you have 1 more.
Last one, I am going to declare to charge back my energy which is now should be A4, and I'm done.
Okay. He used one action to declare one energy. So now my turn is, now it's my turn on round 3. I'm going to be rolling to shoot. On one scale is 1, 2, 3, 4. This machine gun only have a range of 4. So you count from square. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on how you want to count it. Regardless, when it's range 4 or range 5, you will always hit your target whatever square you're counting. But you cannot go laterally, where you must go sideways, up, sideways, up. So I'm going to shoot, and then I'm going to roll, and after that I hit. So Zafan have a choice to either defend the shield or evade.
I'm choosing to defend.
Okay, he choose to defend with the shield.
And I got.
And he succeeded.
Ooh, lucky me!
And he defended the shield, but this weapon have a damage of 2. And this shield have a frame point of 2. So basically, when he hits, when this shield hits, so it will reduce 1 of the frame points because of his armor. Shields only have 1 or 2 armor or 3 up to its maximum depending on the size. And right now he have 1 more frame point. So it's done. Now I got another 3 more action points. What am I
Yes,
gonna do?
you do, man. Yes,
so
you do.
when I reduce my energy, to 2, I can choose to move again, which would be moving front, and then it follows. And after that I shoot again, and I hit.
I'm going to evade this time.
And I succeed.
I
So
succeed.
Zafan have a choice to evade either left, right,
Or behind.
or behind, but not moving like this, not like this.
Directionally.
Yeah, directionally. Yeah, can either go to left, right, or back.
I'm choosing to go over here.
Yes. Now he's up close.
Alright.
So now it's his turn.
I move to the front. That's one action. Second action, beam saber time.
Okay. He beam saber, I can choose to deflect. Now we will roll together, and I pass.
I
and
also pass.
He also pass. So when we both pass, we will actually determine the numbers on our dices. The lowest score wins. When you deflect, you push back the opponent square. But in this number, Zafan wins by 1. So I'm gonna be moving back.
Yep.
But however, he does not give me any damage. It just deflects the hit hawk and pushes me back. That's it.
Because he managed to deflect it.
Yes, because I managed to deflect. So now, Zafan moved in, but he still got another action point.
I have 2 more actually. Oh, before that, let me decrease my energy first.
Every time you do an attack, it decreases an energy.
Always remember to decrease your energy. Be a good player. And I'm gonna move again. That's my third action. Last action, I'm gonna beam saber you again.
Yes, beam saber. Now I can choose to evade.
And it's a pass.
He passes, now I'm my turn to evade, and I miss. I fail, so his beam saber have a total damage of 2, and after my armor have an armor of 2. But because of the beam saber's quality, special property, it ignores the armor, and immediately my armor drop and my HP drop to 2. So now I'm gonna reduce the dice to 2. So I got 2 more frame points left. So now what am I gonna do is I'm gonna be moving. Now his action is ended. I'm gonna be taking a risk by moving to the side by using 2 action points, and then I'm gonna be shooting him.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna be shooting him, and I succeeded.
Oh,
so
yes, you
his
succeeded.
action is he can either shoot back at me, or he can. There are 2 actions: either threaten shot, or we both get the damage.
Let's try threaten shot you.
Okay, when threaten shot, if he succeed, he move 1 step, I move 1 step.
Let's see if he's passed or not. Oh,
And
lucky
he
me.
succeeded. Okay, when he pass, meaning I don't damage him, he doesn't damage me, but he move 1 step, I move 1 step up to my choosing, either left or right.
Yep.
So I choose to the left, I move together, and both our dices go back to the same square.
Where our units are.
Yes.
Alright.
So after that, I got 1 more action point. I'm gonna move to the side by using 1 action, and that's it. Now my action's done.
Yeah.
Now I can actually able shoot the RX-78 at the side. Now it's Zafan's turn.
Alright. Let's see. This is a bit of a pickle. Alright. I'm gonna turn.
There's 1 action point, 3 more.
Then I'm gonna
There's
move
2,
to the sides.
there's 1, and 1 more action.
And I'm shooting you. So 2 energy left. Let's see.
Okay, Zafan scored and passes.
Nice.
And he scored a critical hit. So what happens when you score a critical hit meaning he has succeeded. I need to pass to see whether I can score another critical for my own, but I failed. So when I failed, I use new type flash. I flip the card down, and I automatically evade wherever I want. I can move even diagonally even. So I decided to move diagonally backwards.
Wow,
and now this card is now useless and goes to the pile deck.
And
And that's it. Now I have one more card, which is basically a passive turn.
Okay,
So
I'm done.
now my turn is done. Now I want to roll for range. And after that, then I score to hit. But can I reach? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I couldn't. Because I missed by one square.
Box.
So I'm unable to hit Zafar. So now I use up my another energy. Now I'm down by 1. But I use another action point to restore to 2. And at my third action point, I move forward and I roll to hit again. And now I roll to hit and I score a critical hit.
I'm gonna take a chance on this and try to threaten shot you against your critical hit. And nope.
It failed. So basically Zafan's character is hit by a critical hit. So critical hit increases the damage. So now, even though his frame point is 5, he's dropped to 3. Because I managed to hit certain important parts.
Yep.
And the pilot is stunned, automatically stunned because of a critical hit. We have a stun token we need to put it aside, or on your pilot card to be stunned. And I have another action. What do I do?
Last action.
My last action is I'm gonna be using my range roll, and it's a hit. So now Zafan can either use his shield or counter back a beam rifle or evade.
I'm gonna evade this. Not gonna take the chance.
And he succeeded by rolling a 6.
Yep.
He can move left or right or back.
Depending on my choosing.
And my action's done. Now it's Zafan's turn.
Well, since I'm on the losing side for a while, 1, 2, third action. Beam Saber.
And he uses third act beam.
My third action to Beam Saber. I got 1.
And a 1. He score 1 and a 1. A 1 and a 1. This is a so critical hit. Chances of getting 1 or 1 is quite low. So alright, I'm gonna lose that. I don't have my new type flash anymore.
Yep.
I only have new type plus.
Yep.
So I need to score another 1 and a 1 to beat that. I got a 6, which is impossible. So now the beam saber hit. My frame point was dropped by 2. Now it's down to 0. So basically right now it's a wreck.
Kazu.
Now it's done. This is how the game is played.
Very simple.
So basically the game will be much different if there were more units on the table. So the next game we're gonna have like 3 Zakus versus 1 RX-78 with Amuro Ray with grunt pilots. That we will talk about it next week. Right. So now let's conclude.
Alright.
So basically that's how the game is actually played, SD Wars, where you actually use the cards, the D6s,
your tiny SD units.
yeah, the Zaku, the Gundam, and everything else. So basically my own children been asking me, Daddy, are you playing SD Wars? My daughter, my son. My daughter's RX-78, my son Zaku. And my daughter always say that, Daddy, are you going to be playing, Mecha Skirmish Game? Are you going to be playing SD Gundam? So I tell her no, it's not SD Gundam, it's called SD Wars because you're going to be using any SD types. So sooner or later you're going to see us playing using Mazinger Z even because once the SDCS comes out. And that's why I'm not calling the game SDCS Wars because all my other friends have different types of SDs.
True.
Yeah, and not to mention that hey, I'm going to share out the rules for free even because, and I'm not going to tell people that hey, you can't use a 1/400 because they have the choice to use their 1/400 mechas. Because there are other players out there, there are people out there that actually collect those small mechas and this. And so that's the thing. And not to mention my own friends and players that comes over during the weekends to play Mecha Skirmish Game. And they are so excited when I showed them the rule book for this game.
Hey, he even showed us his secret stash of units, which was a surprise.
Yeah. We have actually 3 friends that actually start to collect things in SD because of this game. And they're going to be playing soon. I'll be playing with them. I like SDCS. I like SD. So now I'm starting to like SD.
You hated it before?
Yeah, I hated it before. Now I love it. And yeah, because my kids love it. So now when my kids love it, I make a rule book for it. And so basically, yeah, we're going to be playing. And and then this November after games are fun, is gonna go to Japan
Hey.
to hunt for more mechas. So
My
it'll
own
be-
personal liking route,
Yeah.
okay? I'm gonna share you guys what I got. Most probably with Herbert, we're gonna review those units. I'm mostly hunting old units because I like old stuff. Can't blame me.
Yeah, all the robots. So basically, once the robot is out, I'm going to be sharing out with you in our Mecha Skirmish Game page and in our other Facebook page. And yeah, I make this entirely because certainly for it's a Gundam group, my favorite group. I love to share you guys, GMF, Gundam Malaysia fans. Yeah, definitely I'm not forgetting you guys.
Local Malaysia group.
Local Malaysian group. This is a local Malaysian game, which is loved overseas. And surprisingly, and apparently, Bandai, if you're watching this, you need to actually think that hey, people love to play Gunpla and people love to play using this.
Heck, even our local Gunpla group wants to play maybe this, but especially they want to play Mecha Skirmish Game.
Yeah. Even if not, we're still gonna be releasing the book anyways. So basically, so that people can enjoy regardless. And but we're still gonna be promoting this in every of our events.
Yes,
In all of our events. So regardless, the rulebook's probably gonna be changed with our own image, with our own drawings in the future.
Yes.
So that after that, then we can sell it cheap online. Then after that, I'm not gonna release the full rulebook. I'm only gonna be releasing the basic rule set. So basic rule set is only gonna be 20 pages. The actual rulebook's probably gonna be 30 or 40 or 50, depending.
We will see what might happen in the future.
That actually depends on me because I write it. So I'm a writer. Consider to MSG. MSG is about 200 over pages. Why? Because you can play as a campaign game with your friends at home.
You can play situations if you want.
It's an RPG game. That's what I can call it. It's an RPG game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So basically, if you need any more questions or any more comments or whatever, I'm going to be throwing more videos in the future to
Leave
talk
a
about
comment.
others. And just leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the future.
Goodbye.
Right. Ciao.